You have gender dysphoria.
No, I don't. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Listen. You have gender dysphoria. Unfortunately, this disorder must be made in order for us to be treating you.
I can't have a disorder. I mean, sure, I had a little fun dressing up as a girl when I was a kid, but that's not what this is. It was just like a fun little dress up thing. I don't have that. I can't have that.
We need to diagnose you, and unfortunately, that is the way you will be cured. That's how you will be cured.
My dad he will hate this. My mom will, oh my God. No, this isn't, you're wrong about this.
Listen, we need to do this in a calm manner. I can't.
But there's nothing wrong with me.
According to the DSM, there is.
It's gonna be happening.
Look, there's a lot of treatment that you have. Your insurance can gladly supply some hormonal medication, different therapists, for your mental health, anything. I can prescribe you this. I can recommend you. I can refer you to other therapists, other hospitals.
Look, even if I did have this, what about my job? Why do I have to put up with this? Why can't I just live my life pretending I'm just me?
Because you're not just you. I'm sorry.
But I have a job, I have a girlfriend, and I can't just be a different gender just one day. That's not how any of this works. What am I supposed to do about my family, my job?
Everything will be okay, I promise. As long as you follow us and you follow your treatments and the medicine that I prescribe you, everything will be okay, I promise you. Your disorder can take over your life. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with you, but we can help you. We can help you if you accept your help.
Okay, what would I have to do? If this is true, what would I have to do?
Mr. Williams, have a seat.
Thanks.
What brings you in here?
So, about a week ago, I was talking to this family therapist my family always goes to, and she said I had this thing called like gender dysmorphia disorder or something, and even though she said I had that, she didn't really give me anything to do with that, and I've been really freaking out and stressed ever since then, and I wanted to get another therapist to sort of weigh in on this.
Okay, she sounds exciting. Actually, the disorder she gave you, there's a term for it, it's called gender dysphoria. So it's not technically a disorder. So gender dysphoria is this, it used to be disorder, gender identity disorder in the DSM-5, but they changed the name to kind of make people not freak out when they're, because there's a stigma attached to disorder, some things, people often think, like yourself, something's wrong with me. In fact, there's nothing wrong with you. This is just something that happens throughout the course of your life. So, you have gender dysphoria. Well, there's a lot of things that can be helped.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this?
Well, you do not feel comfortable in the gender that you have been assigned, correct?
Oh yeah, that's kind of an understatement, but yeah.
Well, what we can do is, I'm not sure if you're ready for this, but if you really wanted to, sometime in the future, you can change your gender. You can have what's called SRS, sex reassignment surgery.
Is that expensive? Will my insurance pay for it?
Well, yeah. because you are diagnosed as gender dysphoria, so that's the reason, the actual reason the DSM changed it to gender dysphoria. Now, insurance companies recognize that you have a disorder officially recognized by APA, the American Psychological Association. So that's a huge benefit for people like you who can get treated under their insurance. Is
Yep.
there anything else?
So should I start by talking to my doctor about this, or?
Yes, I can recommend you to a really good doctor.
Okay. I'll check him out.
Good. In the meantime, he would probably tell you that you might not qualify for sex reassignment surgery just yet. But the other thing we can do is hormones. We can prescribe you different hormones. So, the sooner you start feeling your new body, the new gender that you want to be, the sooner, you'll be ready for the surgery.
Okay, I'll talk to my doctor about the
Mm-hmm.
sexual reassignment surgery and that hormone thingy, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for all that help.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Williams. What brings you in here today?
Hi, doctor. So I've been sort of grappling with a difficult decision, and I've kind of made a choice. I want gender reassignment surgery.
Gender reassignment surgery, wow. What makes you say this?
Well, about a month ago, I was talking to my therapist, and she's diagnosed me with gender dysphoria. And I have this opening in the next 2 months where I could get the surgery done and recover really easily. If we could do that.
Ooh, gender dysphoria. Give me a second here. Here it is. Gender dysphoria, according to the DSM-5, one of the things is it has had to have caused a lot of stress for the past 6 months. Have you been feeling stressed lately?
Well, yeah, I've been kind of stressed about all this identity stuff, especially after I got diagnosed, and it's probably been lasting about way longer than 6 months.
Understandable. So, Mr. Williams, the deal here is, in order to be even considered for a reassignment surgery, you need to be under hormone therapy for at least a little less than a year. If not that, after, then we can consider you for the surgery. But you have to be living as your desired gender for at least a year. 2 years is what most patients want to do, and that's how they'll feel more comfortable going through their gender when they get the surgery.
A whole year?
A whole year?
How can I even prove that?
Well, we do a lot of psychiatric evaluations with a good therapist friend of mine. She's amazing. We do a lot of kind of just behavior therapy, and we observe you and we see whether you really want this or not. This is a big decision for you to make.
I've spent like the last 2 months trying to make this decision. Isn't that enough?
No, 2 months is definitely not enough. But as long as you're good on your treatments with your hormones and you go to your therapy sessions, you can get the surgery sooner than that. You must really want this.
I do. Okay, so I need to talk to my therapist first?
Yes.
All right, thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
So, hey, I was filling out this form and asked me what my sex is, but I'm kind of in the middle of a lot of crazy stuff with that, so I don't know which one to put.
Just pick one.
Just that's not, it's work because I was like born a guy, but I'm in the middle of like hormone therapy right now, and it's kind of really confusing, but
Okay,
Just-
but doctor needs you to pick one.
But I don't know which one to do.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. You need to pick one.
Well, I can't just pick one. It's confusing. I'm like taking a bunch of estrogen right now, and it's messing me up.
Okay, you need to pick one.